you actually ever wipe your bum with leaves?
I love wiping my bum with leaves. Personally, if it was me, I'd get up in the morning, raise my arms aloft, wander into the sea, do my business, wipe my backside, salute as it floats out into the Grand Pacific. You know, clean, done, hygienic. You wash your hands and you haven't got crap all over the island.
So a bear doesn't in the woods then?
I went back to see for myself how they managed to survive.
Welcome to Camp Bassie, sir.
Wow, do you mind if I have some of this?
On a tropical desert island like this, dehydration is your biggest enemy.
God, that's good.
Without fluids, you're not going to last for more than 3 days.
That's what we've been drinking. Good, healthy stuff.
There you go, bud.
Filtered, boiled,
Knock
ready
yourself
to
out.
drink.
I mean, truly horrible, isn't it? It tastes like you've all been washing your socks in it.
If the filter actually does, it is actually my socks.
Thanks.
So you are drinking my sweat particles. Enjoy that.
The only water source the men could find after a desperate search of the island was a stagnant pool.
I never realised that I'd have to drink puddle water.
When it came to collecting and transporting it, the debris from the beach came into its own.
Calling it water is now a bit of a stretch of the imagination, to be honest.
Sorry. One of the problems of drinking from stagnant water is that the animals also drink from it. They do more than that, though. They also in it, and it's that will make people sick.
To make the water safe, the men improvised an ingenious filter system using materials they scavenged and repurposed.
Stuff with, like Fletch said, his socks, charcoal, a little grid to stop anything getting through, although towards the end we did have a very protein-filled water supply. Insects and bugs and larvae and all of that.
Yeah.
This was smart survival. Filtering the water before boiling removes any big particles that could contain life-threatening bugs.
Looks like tastes a lot worse.
Having established a water supply, the men's next priority was food.
Is this where you keep your nets?
Yeah, these are them here, so they're floating there. We're at low tide, so it should be pretty quick.
Finding these nets, repairing them and getting them into the sea was a lifeline for the men.
When it comes to desert island survival, I always say to people, fish first. The sea as a larder is well stocked. All of the seas around here are literally teeming with life. There's something like 500 different edible species of fish, but it's also booby-trapped.
Every time the men swam out to check their nets, they had to run the gauntlet with jellyfish, venomous stingrays, and a whole host of other nasties.
The waters were infested with sharks. We were seeing these great big fish, you know, with half of them eaten by the sharks, and we just didn't think anything of it. We just went out and swam with them.
You never know what you're going to get.
Look at that.
Yeah, good luck getting that one out.
Even on my brief visit to the island, the men hauled in a potentially lethal catch.
Stonefish are actually one of the most deadly fish in the sea. Well camouflaged, easy to stand on if you're not aware. Even if it doesn't kill you, people have been known to literally beg to have their feet amputated. The pain has been so intense.
The island looked beautiful, but every time you went anywhere, it tried to kill you. And you're suddenly thinking, Jesus, this ain't a postcard. It's horrible.
Before taking the guys into this extreme environment to start the experiment,
If I leave him be, he will just quietly crawl around me.
I gave them just one day's basic survival training.
If they're big enough and you're small enough and one of these gets hold of you, it's gonna squeeze you. God, I can feel that already on my hand. Crush every bone in your body. So the truth is, none of these guys are experts. None of them are survival kind of gurus. You know, they're regular people, and that's what we wanted. We didn't want the experts. We wanted normal people who've got to kind of improvise and think smart and be resourceful.
Do you actually ever wipe your bum with leaves?
I love wiping my bum with leaves. Personally, if it was me, I'd get up in the morning, raise my arms aloft, wander into the sea, do my business, wipe my backside, salute as it floats out into the Grand Pacific. You know, clean, done, hygienic. You wash your hands and you haven't got crap all over the island.
So a bear doesn't in the woods then?
It's true.
I knew the biggest challenge for these guys was going to be finding enough food to keep them going.
Okay, scorpion. You'll find these under wood piles. You're out collecting firewood, lift one up, and bam.
And it's not always obvious where those calories are going to come from.
He'll strike you with his tail. See him doing it there? And he comes round, he bites you. Be a man, pin him down, take his stinger off. Good thing about these, though, they're good protein and you can eat them. Tastes like You're better off skewing them and roast them over the fire. But raw, they're horrible.
Oh, scorpion.
Here he is. There he is.
Got him. I've got him. He's aggressive. He's aggressive.
From experience, I know it's amazing what you'll eat when you're pushed to the edge.
God, I can see its guts inside. That's not going to be tasty, guys.
Oh, man, you're making us wait. Come on. We want to see you eat it.
I hear that in the future, when things get a bit more dystopian, we're going to have to eat insects rather than mammals. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yes. That's man food. Man food. Yeah.
Oh, mate.
How does that taste?
Oh, it's food. One of the key skills in the wild is knowing what you can eat and what you can't eat. And if there's doubt, don't take the risk. You'll only get it wrong once. More dangerous than any snake, scorpion or crocodile is this fella. Innocent looking little apple, actually called the death apple. And this is enough to kill not one man, but 20. And when you're surviving on an island, you're hungry, you see what you think is edible fruit, so tempting to pick it up, eat it. End game.
Death apple, bloody death apple. That thing, I was paranoid about death apple.
Is that a death apple?
Yeah.
Let's evacuate camp. Where's that come from?
It's been washing up.
Washed up?
Not here. Might be down there or up there.
When you're walking on the beach, they wash up from elsewhere. If you step on that death apple, you're getting scabbed, you could die. And trust me, that death apple looked lovely. So we could have ate that and we would have died.